Hi guys, Ingrid Marsh here from Women with Voices and the Women with Voices news updates. We're talking about the World Bank and their recent report on the legal rights of women in comparison to men in the workplace. Let's not forget also it was summer of last year when badass Sharia Walker got behind the wheel of a car for the very first time in Saudi Arabia. I'll be touching base on how things have evolved for her since then. And finally, I'm also going to be touching base on Lennox's speech that she gave yesterday, where she believes that the Duchess of Sussex and Donald Trump have actually helped the fight for gender equality. Stay tuned. The World Bank's recent report showed that globally, women are granted only 3/4 the rights of men, and that there are still 2.7 billion women who are legally barred from joining the same professions as men. Now the average global score on the index was 74.71. However, only 6 countries scored that kick-ass 100 that we needed on the index. So big shout out goes to Belgium, to Denmark, France, Latvia, Luxembourg and Sweden. They are the only countries in the world who give women and men equal legal work rights. Sad to see that UK did not make number 7. Hasten to add. It was of course summer of last year when Sharia Walker got behind the wheel of a car for the very first time in Saudi Arabia. She said recently, however, that the reaction was quite surprised. She was quite surprised with the reaction, that she was actually treated a bit like a celebrity. And men actually drive past and honk their horns and give her a massive thumbs up as she drives to work, which is absolutely fabulous news. It's reported that this change has improved the lives of hundreds of Saudi Arabian women and comes of course at a great cost to activists who've been fighting for this cause back to the 1990s. We have to remember, guys, until last summer, Saudi Arabia was the only country in the world where it was actually illegal for women to drive. If you got behind the wheel of a car, you would be arrested. And that policy has actually been in place since 1957. Now, Saudi clerics said that this was in place because they were concerned that allowing women to drive would lead them to becoming more promiscuous. And finally, the March for Women rally for gender equality in central London ahead of International Women's Day had singer Lennox giving a badass speech. She says that she believes the Duchess of Sussex and the US President Donald Trump have actually played powerful roles in feminism, for entirely different reasons, of course. She says the fact that the Duchess of Sussex is mixed race, it's a wonderful opportunity for her to advocate and for her to say, look, it doesn't matter about your skin colour. What we're demanding as women is power and empowerment. She then moved on and referred to the comments made by Donald Trump in that leaked video that we all know about back in 2005, where he bragged about grabbing women by the pussy. She said, however, she felt that it had inadvertently been very helpful to the feminist movement because it objectified women so much. It forced women and men to come out onto the streets and to protest and say, look, we don't want this locker room talk and we don't want this attitude towards women. So what do you think? Do you think Donald Trump's views have actually done more good than harm? Or do you think it's the other way around? Don't forget to leave your comments in the box below, and also don't forget to follow to get more Women with Voices news updates. Ciao.